don't know if you're going to know this, because obviously, are you a sergeant? No,
I'm just PC.
But I always like to ask anyway, just to make it clear, really, because what I'm finding on protests is that the police are given privilege to pass regulated press, despite Section 17, which is a human right. Do you see what I mean? And every time I go to these protests, I'm having to remind the police about Section 17.
Sure.
So what I'm saying is are the police aware of Section 17? Are they going to give privilege to press again? Do you know what's going to happen here?
I think if they're prescribed press,
yeah,
I think it's fine.
But why is that though? Because it's a public area, so it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
it shouldn't have privilege.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're obviously free to film it anywhere in a public area, right?
Yeah, but what I mean is, like press,
sure,
they'll be able to go through the barriers and onto the other side and stuff like that.
I think we're doing that at this point because we are just keeping it as a completely sterile area.
Well, yeah, I hope so, because it's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I'm actually trying to work against it because it's affecting all citizen journalists, including myself. You see what I mean? It's not fair, really.
Okay.
When people have passes, regulated press,
yeah,
they go through a whole year, and so it's a gatekeeper thing. Yeah. The police are basically gatekeeping against people like myself who don't want to go through that process. We just want to document. Do you see what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I obviously don't know too much about the
I know.
process.
It's just good to air it out because obviously it goes on
I hear what you're saying.
the channel. People understand what's going on the channel as well. You see what I mean?
Yeah. No bother.
All right, cool.
It
looks like I'm going to have a fight then to get through the barriers today. To get on either side.
I mean, I
want to document both sides. I don't want to document just one side. You see what I mean? Anyway, let me see if I can find a sergeant. Yeah, a sergeant is the top, is it?
So there are inspectors on, but there'll be one inspector per 3 serials.
Right.
So these 3 buses we have up here.
How will I know where the sergeant is?
So sergeant will just have a...
Is that the sergeant?
Yeah, that's one just there.
Excellent. When he's off the phone, I'm sure. Let me get you on, please. Keep laughing. Because you're thinking, how's he going to act in it? That's what you're thinking.
Stripes for the sergeant or pips for the inspector.
So stripes for the sergeant.
So you see on his shoulder things there. He's got stripes there.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thanks. Oh, cool. Yeah. Excellent. Thanks for that. Yeah. No, it's quick, isn't it? It's quick and easy. I'll see if he comes off, and then I'll ask him. Hi, before you go, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to take up too much of your time, Sergeant. No Sergeant, yeah? Right, there's an issue. Every time I go to protests, the police aren't abiding by Section 17.
Right, okay.
And they're giving privilege to regulated press, which is not lawful. Do you see what I mean? When you're documenting, citizen journalists documenting protests, etc. So you've got barriers. I've just been told it's possible that I could end up being stuck in this barrier and not being allowed out. Do you see what I mean? When everybody's here. And I need to get to both sides so that I can document both sides, i.e. the protesters on the other side and the protesters here. Do you see what I mean? So I don't really want to struggle to have to get through the barriers when I'm not involved in the protest, and the Section 12 and Section 14 doesn't apply to me. How will I overcome that, please?
So what I would say is, depending on obviously where you are, obviously I appreciate you saying you're a citizen journalist.
Yeah, let me just can I just get just so that people can understand what you're saying?
I won't put a mic on that.
All right, no, I'm not saying put it on. No, I wouldn't expect that.
If you want,
I just want to put it here so you can.
So in terms of this, that sterile area is a sterile area for everybody. That's journalism, members of the public, anybody.
You can't see the other side though of it. You can't see the
I
other side.
appreciate that, but obviously there's a reason for that around the threat, the risk around this event, because there's been intelligence that if those groups come together, there may be disorder. That's why we've got that sterile area.
Is there any way that the regulated press are going to be able to get through and out?
As far as I'm aware, that sterile area, there is nobody other than police officers. That includes regulated press, it includes citizen journalism, it includes anything.
Okay.
I appreciate it is longer. These side barriers around here, we're not putting absolute cordons in. We're not saying nobody can leave.
Okay.
What we're saying is that
you have to walk around.
You'd have to walk around.
That's fine.
Staying absolutely sterile no matter what.
Okay, that's fine. As long as there's a way round for everybody that's filming. Excellent.
The barriers here are primarily here as vehicle barriers. If other, say for example, members of the group that are processing the other side try and come down there, we would intervene and stop them.
Of course,
allow the Section 14
of course, So do those police officers know that me as a citizen journalist filming that I'm going to be allowed to go through those barriers?
That should have been briefed out for all of the officers.
It should have been, okay,
I
good.
obviously only have responsibility for 6 of the officers here. They have been briefed around that.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly ask them,
no, that's no problem.
Just so I don't have to fight for it, do you know what I mean?
I understand that. In terms of these barriers here, the barriers further up the road, I Don't know about the other end. I don't know what the access is like up there, purely because I haven't been up there.
Okay, let me just go and discuss.
My understanding would be that anyone can come in and out as long as they're not part of the county group, because we don't want to obviously have people flashing.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'm just going to quickly speak to somebody. Thank you for taking. I didn't want to take up too much of your time, so I appreciate that. Cheers.